All right, welcome everybody to Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome back for game number 2 here on the day, and I think Austin and I have got some of the things fixed that we need to get fixed here after game 1. And we will be right back here with our starting lineups, and Mike Rittenauer, our PA announcer, is about ready to do that. So when Mike's ready to go, I'll be ready to go. So we'll give the microphone over to Mike. And again, the starting lineup's brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you envisioning? Check 1, 2, check. There it came on. It looks like we're on. We'll take a commercial here and we'll see when we come back, okay? Just run.
Since the inception of Vatterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all areas.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the first. We have Valley City seeing the first pitch here. Ethan Miller, shortstop, tries to lay down a bunt, just goes foul at the first pitch. Sorry for the folks at home, we're just addressing a couple technical difficulties now. Hopefully you have some sound with the video now. Second pitch is fouled back by Ethan Miller. 0-2 count. Levi Spieth toes the rubber, readies. Grounder to short. And the throw, just in time to get the runner, Ethan Miller, for a 6-3 out number 1 to the bottom half of our first inning.
Look at you go, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Doing a little play-by-play for me here while I was addressing everything. And it sounds like we're back on, so... and it looks like we're back on from everything I see. And Brian Watson helping us out on that little issue. We had video, but we didn't have audio. But we're back on. So thank you, everybody, for being patient. And we're good to go. The Jets just got done with the Vets. The Jets score 3 in their top half of the first. We'll recap that when we get to it. And here we are in the bottom of the first, 3-0 lead. And now batting here is Braxton Jorison for Valley City. He's the designated hitter. Valley City. You didn't get to eat your taco in a bag on that one there because I kept you busy here chasing cameras and working on the sound issues that we had, and that one's outside, ball 2-1.
Oh, they're always good. It'll eat in between innings, I'll promise that.
And I'll give you a little break here in the next break we take here. So, yeah, you deserve the lunch, man. 2-1. Call strike on the corner. It's 2-2 to Braxton Jorison.
Again, some nice two-seam action on that fastball, breaking back to just catch that outside corner of the plate.
And we've got a couple different camera views for you today. We're going to get to them. One out in center field is a little bit crooked there, but we've got it available anyway. And that one's low and away. It's 3-2. And the one on the third base camera, Coach, there you go. You can see a little bit of second base there a little bit, and we can still see some of home plate.
Do my best to cycle amongst the three.
Levi Sweet delivers that one. What happened there? Was it no pitch? Did he call time or something? He must have, because it was 3-2 and that pitch came in. Yep, it's full count. So Braxton Jorison going to see another pitch from Levi Sweet. Mason Germstead, the catcher. Pop fly, center field, going back is Grensteiner. He's going to get underneath it. He keeps coasting back right in front of the warning track for a fly ball in front of the 369 sign. So a long fly ball to Grensteiner.
We had very moderate wind in that first game, but now we see it picking up a little bit and blowing out to right center field. It seems like it maybe carried that ball a little bit as the center fielder had to keep ranging back, able to camp underneath.
Third baseman Gavin Gerhardt steps up here for Valley City. 2 outs. He'll pop it out to center field, and this time he's got a little bit more of a run. Did he make the catch? It looks like he did, and both umpires say he did. And a beautiful catch by Grensteiner out in center field. He'll take 2 of them here to end the inning. On a beautiful catch there, Coach.
Fantastic. Great diving play.
All right. We've got one complete here at John Randall Field on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Jets 3, Valley City 0. We're going to the top of the second after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, we're back here at John Randall Field, Wahpeton, North Dakota, beautiful Chihinkapa Park. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here in the booth by Austin Imdeck today. He's producing the show after all of our technical difficulties we tried to repair between game 1 and 2, and a little bit of audio issue here just a minute ago. So Brian Watson helped us out from afar. So thanks, B-Dub, for the help on that one and helped me figure that one out. Going to the top of the second here, and 3 unanswered runs here in the top of the first for the Jets. Lead 3-0 over Valley City.
And now they got 8-9 top coming in through the second inning here.
Ryder Olschmid steps up to the plate. He's the designated hitter for the Jets here in this game. And he'll take strike 1 at the knees. Again, it's a loser out game here in this one, so the loser will be done. And the winner will play the loser of Game 11, which will be the next game coming up here, which will be between Castleton and the West Fargo Aces. We'll have that on Three Borders Sports Network as well. Coach Austin Imdeck, head coach of the Cowgirls basketball team, with me all day here in here today. Popped up, left field side. I wasn't sure if Fisher saw that right away or not, but he did get underneath it. He just kind of went at it slowly, but I guess he had it gauged rather easily.
Yeah, it was just kind of nonchalant.
Yeah, it was.
But he had an eye on it. He knew what he was doing.
Yep. Wasn't sure if he saw it right away, but he did. Alex Such, the left fielder, now steps up to the plate. Squares. He dropped the bat there a little bit, but pulled the bat back. Adam Bitts on the hill for Valley City. Joe Cummings behind the plate. I'll set the rest of the defense after this pitch. Line away, ball 2. Left field to right field, Fisher, Kringley, and Muskie. Third base to first base, Gerhardt, Miller, Mayhus, and Thornton. Your starting lineup in the defensive side for Valley City. And that one's fouled back into the tennis courts on the third base side. It's 2-1. Adam Bitts sets to deliver the 2-1 pitch. Just a little bit too low. It's 3-1. Joe Cummings turned around to Taylor Foose and said, "Was that low?" And Taylor Foose says, "Absolutely it was."
Good catcher camaraderie.
Yep. 3-2 on the strike call. Again, Alex Such, the left fielder, the 9th hitter in the lineup for the Fargo Jets. And he'll poke that one out to right field for a base hit. Such, the number 9 here, coming through here in the in the top of the second with a base hit. So he's going to set the plate, if you will, for Anthony Erickson, the leadoff hitter, who doubled in his first bat.
Yeah, you got to love when that 9-hitter can get on base from you at any level of the game. When you can get that 9-hitter on for the top of the lineup, when you flip it over, good things tend to happen.
So we'll see if the Jets can capitalize on this one. Scored 3 in the first. Valley City unable to answer as Bitts delivers strike 1 on a swing and a miss. Championship game is set for tomorrow. And the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1, 1-1. Cummings does well to keep it in front of him. I went down there on the ladder, and I was up there on top of the dugout there, and the boys were all worried about me there. I was kind of nice of the Valley City guys. They were worried about the old guy up on top.
Yeah.
1-1. 2-1.
That tin was getting warm up there already.
Yeah, I seen you stand. I'm too fat to stand up there on top. Yeah, the boys were saying, "Be careful, sir. Be careful. Don't fall." No, I don't want to fall. 2-1. There goes the runner. And it's a line drive, and that'll be an easy double play. He's just going to tag him out. So there is the end of the inning there on the double play ball hit by Anthony Erickson on the line drive. Hits into a double play, catching Such. He was on the go here on the hit and run, and that will end the inning here in the top of the second for the Fargo Jets. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. The Jets lead on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard 3-0. We'll be right back.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Contact Denise for a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Devin Thornton leading off here for the bottom of the second for Valley City. He'll swing at the first pitch he sees, and he pops it up to the right field side. It's going to be a tough play, and it drops in for a base hit. It was right between the first baseman, Swayzer, and Beaver coming in from right field. It was a tough play for everybody, and it ends up as a base hit for Devin Thornton. Looks like a line drive hit in the book, Coach.
That's right. That's all you can ask for.
That's right.
It's a tough enough game to get on base. One of the only things in life where you can be successful 3 out of 10 and be considered great.
You can go into the majors and make millions with
Yeah.
it. 3 out of 10 times. Broden Muskie at the plate, the right fielder. Devin Thornton now at first base. First baseman over there standing on first base and outside corner for a strike for Broden Muskie. On the mound for the Jets is Levi Sweet. Mason Germstead behind the plate. That's another pop fly to the right field side, and that's going to be another tough play. And it landed fair. Thornton was standing on the bag, but I think he's going to get thrown out at second. He did. Should have been off the bag a little bit further. A little tough play, but that is a fielder's choice for Muskie. Not a hit.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where danged if you do, danged if you don't. You know, if he catches it and you're more than a couple steps off, you're doubled up. And obviously we saw the other half of what can happen there too.
Yep. Just a tough play one way or the other, like you said there, for Thornton. It's going to bring up the catcher, Joe Cummings. Number 6 hitter in the lineup for Valley City. Swings and misses that one back into the net. Strike one. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. Very pleased with the amount of people that are watching. It's fun to see those numbers, folks. I appreciate it, and Brian appreciates it greatly as well. As their call strike, it's 0-2.
And one of those viewers from Fargo is the Fargo Bombers coach, Christian Berg, former teammate of mine. So thanks, Christian, for tuning in and
there you go,
catching the game here today.
Is he working?
I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't know. He must not be. I'm guessing he's kicking his feet up, watching the Jets play, the other part of the program.
Yep. Well, thanks, Christian, for watching and tuning in. He was with the Bombers, you said?
Yes. Yep.
There's a pickoff move, and I believe he's safe. Boy, that was quick. It was a quick move there.
It was close. He caught him. He caught Muskie flat-footed on first base there, and it was a quick move. It was close.
Again, Cummings at the plate. 0-2 count. Sweet delivers, swing and a miss. Now the throw down to first base. And there's 2 outs on the strikeout by Cummings. Yeah, the Bombers and Nate Walsh used to teach here, and he was here for the Central Plains tournament one year and had a fantastic year, did the Fargo Bombers that year. Nate Walsh, big old handlebar mustache. I didn't get to see him when they were down here yesterday, but don't know if he still got that big old handlebar mustache or not. Chase Carpenter picks that one up and fires it back to Sweet. And the batter is now Max Mayhus. 0-1 to Max.
And Coach Berg says the season's over, so it's vacation time now. I got my feet up by the pool.
Attaboy.
He's living the dream.
There you go. I like that. Watching Three Borders Sports. Foul ball. Nobody gets to that one, so it's 0-2. Appreciate that, Christian Berg. Thank you very much. Anybody else wants to shoot us a text? If you're watching from out of town, that's great. Or from wherever you're watching, you want to shoot us a text. 701-640-2619 is my number. 701-640-2619. That one popped out of the glove of Germstead there, and just like where to go, and all of a sudden lands in front of him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now to Mayhus with 2 outs. Runner at first base is Muskie.
Choked up on the bat.
Oh, and I think that caught the corner. It did, and he got caught looking there, and that will be the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 2nd for Valley City. We're going to go to the top of the 3rd. The Jets lead Valley City 3-0. Back after this. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
All right, we're back here as Coach is working on his taco in a bag here. Special today at the concession stand. Hopefully, if you're coming in for the game later on today, and the game's later on today, there'll be some tacos in a bag left for you. How is it, Coach?
Oh, it's fantastic. Hard to pass up a good taco in a bag.
How about that? All right, here we go. And leading off the top of the 3rd for the Fargo Jets is Mike Grensteiner. He singled and scored in his first at bat in the 1st inning. And he'll take strike 1, delivered by Adam Bitts.
You know, we were talking yesterday. You go to the ballpark and you have a hot dog, you have a burger, but man, when the taco bag's on the menu too, you got tough decisions.
That one's popped up right on top of us. Bang. Another one for Chad to fix. Grensteiner at the plate. I was at the races up in Grand Forks a couple of weekends ago. They got a nachos in a bucket.
Oh.
And my goodness, I'll tell you that in a minute. Outside for ball 1. Nachos in a bucket. My goodness, that thing was a 5-quart, almost the size of a 5-quart ice cream pail. Full of nachos, meat, mayo. I mean, not mayo, but some sour cream and
Loaded
salsa.
Nachos huh?
Goodness, it was huge. And people, I did not order one. It's 2-2. I did not order one, but it was huge. And people around us could not finish them.
Huh.
Could not finish them. And they were selling them for $7.
No brainer. Feed the family.
You could. 2-2 to Grensteiner. That one's in the dirt. Cummins tried to stop it. Goes away from him, and it's a full count. Yeah, you want to shoot us a text, let us know you're watching there. It's 701-640-2619. And I just got a text from Rogers, North Dakota. The Schweers, thank you very much. Best way to watch if you can't be there. Thanks for fixing the sound, and you are welcome. We're Apologize for that little technical difficulty. And a swing and a miss there by Grensteiner. And Bitts gets the strikeout for the Schwer family. Happy out in Rogers, North Dakota. So it's going to bring up Jacob Beckman. Of course, cheering on post 20, or post 60, I think is Valley City's post number. Schwer family. So the count's 1 ball, no strikes here to Jacob Beckman. And the pitch by Bitts popped out to right field. Muskie, I don't even think he moved. Made the catch.
Oh, that was
if he moved, he didn't move by much. It is post 60.
Maybe. Right at him.
Yeah, they are post 60 in Valley City. So a fly ball to right for Beckman. He's retired. So first 2 outs here for Adam Bitts in Valley City. Brings up Isaac Swayzer. Swayzer also got a base hit and scored in the first inning. He was the 3rd run of the inning in the first. Cummings tried to frame that one, didn't quite get it. 1-0. In Vaterstad, our pregame show sponsor, starting lineups by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Scoreboard, as always, Farmers Union Insurance. Thrivent and Farmers Union Insurance have been with Three Borders since our inception there, Austin. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Pop fly to left this time. Is it foul or is it going to be out of play by about 5 feet? Fisher giving chase over there, but landed in the bullpen.
That's what's great about small towns. You know, that small town pride, helping each other out.
Yep. Wahpeton Daily News has been with us forever. OSPTI, of course, has been with us since the inception as well. Robert and Sean over there. Chris Roberts and Sean, owners of OSPTI, have been with us since the beginning as well. Always been a sponsor here on Three Borders. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Adam Bitts in Valley City. We're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd here on Three Borders Sports Network, and we will be right back after these messages.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Back here on Three Borders Sports Network. We're at John Randall Field in Chihinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. Valley City trails the Fargo Jets 3-0. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd, and leading off for Valley City is going to be Robert Fisher, the left fielder, facing Levi Sweet. Comes up high for ball 1. Got another shout out coming here, and I want to make sure I pronounce it right, so I'm waiting back for the text, and I just got it. So swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Levi Sweet evens out the count to Robert Fisher. The Earls family, the whole household is watching in Valley City, so thank you. And they love the streaming, so you are entirely welcome. And there's a ground ball to the third base side. Beckman picks it up, and a wild throw, and that's going to let Fisher go to second base. The throw down to second, and it's off the mark. So Beckman over to Swayzer was off the mark there, and it was error on the third baseman, and he allows Fisher to go to second on the throw, the overthrow, as that went back to the fence. So Valley City with their first runner in scoring position here. See if Adam Bitts can help himself here as he steps into the batter's box. I believe he played in the outfield yesterday. So Adam Bitts at the plate. Levi Sweet on the mound, delivers just above the shoulders, ball one.
And the catcher set up high there. He had his mid up by the letters to start. So maybe that's part of a scouting report they may have.
And the pitch by Sweet comes up high again. You know, Coach, you mentioned that, you know, these teams only get to see each other twice during the year, and that's usually on the same night. They play 2 games a night, both of them count. But it all happens within a short span of time. June and July is basically the summer for Legion baseball.
Yeah, it happens fast.
Ball 3. Yeah, that's one thing I wish the Legion season as a player, I wished it would have lasted longer.
Right. Well, it's good for these kids to get a little rest before they get into their fall school sports too, I suppose.
3-0. Takes the corner for strike 1. Yeah, a lot of these guys probably played high school ball. I'm not sure, we don't have ages on the program here with the rosters in it, but some of these guys might be super seniors coming back, maybe either from a college season or maybe they just didn't play college ball. Timeout on the field. It's 3-1 to Adam Bitts. Runner at second base. Robert Fisher reached on an error. And Levi Sweet ready to deliver. Outside, ball 4. So Sweet issues the first walk on his behalf. And now runners at first and second with nobody out, Coach. Now, do you think about the bunt here with the leadoff hitter coming up?
Yeah, nobody's on. Depends, it's all subjective. If this is one of your favorite at-bats
down 3
in the lineup, then maybe you let them rock.
You're down 3. Ethan Miller steps up to the plate.
Corners are even with the bag. First baseman looks like he's expecting a bunt. He's creeping in out of the grass.
There it is. Nice bunt, third base side. Sweet reels and throws. Got him at third. That was a close play.
Bang, bang. Matter of inches of that one.
That's big for the pitcher to come off the mound like that, Coach. And Levi Sweet did that. Wheeled and threw it to third. And got the lead runner. So the bunt attempt for the sacrifice does not work.
And that's obviously hindsight's 2020, but that's one of the downfalls of the bunt with the first and second on. It's got to be perfectly executed.
Yep.
And that was a dang good bunt for the most part, and it still was able to make a play. So hats off to the pitcher there being able to get off the mound and field the position.
Levi Sweet comes right back with a strike. It's 0-1 to Braxton Jorson, the designated hitter. Popped out in his first at bat. Sweet looks back to second, comes home with it, and he got another strike. It's 0-2. Getting ahead in the count here to the hitter, Braxton Jorson. Left field to right field for the Jets, Such, Grensteiner, and Beaver. Third to first, Beckman, Erickson, Egan, and Swayzer. Third to first. And the pitch, and that almost hit him. He kind of came back inside on the breaking pitch. 1-2, and he was going to stay there and let it hit him too.
Yeah, he sure was. He kind of dropped in and said, I'll take my bag.
I'll take it off the hip, yeah.
But the breaking ball had enough break to it where just missed.
1-2 pitch to Jorson. Sweet comes up high with that one. 2-2 now. The count is even.
We've seen the catcher setting up high a couple different times now. It's part of their what they're trying to do. They're not just working in and out, they're working up and down as well.
2-2 pitch. Swung on, pulled to the left side. That's going to go foul. Hit well, though. Cleared the light tower and landed on top of the batting cages. Coach Austin Emdek here on the color with me today. Coach Austin Emdek is the head coach of the Breckenridge Cowgirls basketball squad. Played a lot of baseball as a youngster.
Yep, sports keep me busy.
There goes the runner. Throw down to third. I don't know. Yes, they did get him. Both runners took off on the double steal attempt. So the second out is recorded. Going down to second base on that attempt was Ethan Miller.
We're seeing Valley City being aggressive on the base paths here early on.
I don't know if Chase Carpenter called that one or if that was an attempted steal by Bitts himself. Don't know how that happened, but looks like Chase Carpenter not happy down in the third base box. There's a little slap on the outside pitch to short. Erickson to Swayzer for the out. So the side is retired here. Valley City threatens. Not able to come up with one here in the bottom of the third. We're going to go to the top of the fourth right after this. And the Jets lead Valley City 3-0. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. There we go. We put a little music to Valley Beat on that one. Go to the top of the fourth. Fargo Jets leading Valley City 3-0 as we go to the top of the fourth. And leading off for the Fargo Jets is going to be Ozzie Egan, the second baseman. Grounded out to first in his first at bat. So he's technically 0 for 1 today. Takes inside for ball one. Again, the third game of the day coming up. We got Castleton coming in. They're going to be taking on the West Fargo Aces here in a little bit. That one bounces away, goes all the way back to the backstop. 2-0. And the West Fargo Aces, number 6 seed, upset the Astros last night, the 3 seed. Got a text here from Greg McNary giving me some updates from out west, so I will give those out to you too as well. Greg McNary also watching out in Watford City. There's strike one. It's 2-1, or excuse me, 3-1. Last night the Williston Oilers upset the Bismarck Capitals 5-3. And Minot Metros eliminate the Jamestown Blues, so they're done. They lose to the Metros 7-4, so Jamestown is done in the West tournament. Number 9, Watford City will take on number 4, Bismarck Capitals at 1:30 today in a loser-out game. So that game is in process. So there's some updates from out west as the walk is issued there to Ozzie Egan. Going to bring up the pitcher, Levi Sveet. I think his mom works at NDSCS because I think I saw her here yesterday. Haven't seen her today, but pretty sure his mom works over at NDSS. He squares up the bunt, the throw down to first. Not in time. Thornton puts the tag down. Levi's feet singled in his first at bat.
RBI single. Drove in a run.
Oh, I forgot to mark down the RBI. That one's fouled back into the net. I forgot to mark down the RBI for him. Thank you for saying that, Coach.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm here for.
Keeping me in line. That's a tough job, man.
I can hardly keep myself in line, Joe.
You just got married, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's the thing.
New wife to keep you in line.
Yeah, that's right.
Courtney?
Yes, right.
Congratulations again.
The lovely lady.
You had to take some time off. We could have used a little help here when Chad wasn't available, and you were busy getting married that week.
Yep, and got married and went out to Boston on a honeymoon right after that. So
good for you.
Had a good 2 weeks.
Eat some lobster?
Oh, yes.
1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2.
Yep, all that I could handle.
Oh, do you like seafood?
Oh, man, I love it.
Yeah.
So good.
I like lobster and shrimp. That's about all I can do. 2-2 pitch. That one's in the dirt. Cummings couldn't stop it, and down to second base goes Egan. So he'll get in scoring position here.
I'm more the lobster guy. A lobster roll, hot or cold. You got your options there. And Courtney was more of the fish and chips. Then she'd get the mussels. I always forget what they're called, but
scallops.
Scallops. There you go. Those are pretty good.
I don't know if I've ever had them.
Like a real dense fish to me, so I thought
they
were
were
pretty
Filet of
pretty
fish
good.
is about as exotic as I get.
Yeah.
That's popped out to left field. It's going to be trouble. But no, getting in time is Fisher to make the catch. Yeah, filet of fish is about as far as I get, Coach. Mason Germstead steps up to the plate. In the top of the fourth here, his first at bat. He struck out.
Yeah, coaching hoops during the winter gets in the way of things, but I like to go ice fishing and catch myself some fresh walleye or crappies,
that I can
sunfish.
handle.
That's the way to go right there.
That I can handle. Yeah, I'm sure with your summer or your winter schedule, it gets pretty tough. Maybe Courtney will take you out. There's pop fly to right. Muskie coming over and makes the catch. So 2 pop fly outs here for Adam Bitts.
She grew up in Minnesota. She's used to the winters, but she doesn't like getting out on the frozen water.
No?
It gives her the heebie-jeebies a little bit, so that's fine. I'll go.
Ryder Olschmidt, the designated hitter, comes up to the plate. I've always wondered what happens. You take your cars out there with GPS on them nowadays, and, the blue OnStar button, and help, I'm lost, and you're standing in the middle or sitting in the middle of a lake with your GPS, and they look and see a body of water. They probably figured it out by now as a pop fly out to center, giving chase is Kringley in center field, and a nice running catch. Again, Coach, there it is, 7, 8, 9, huh?
Yeah. Outfielders all get a little share of that inning. Saw that in last game, too.
We did. Rare that ever happens, and we've seen it twice now in 2 games. 7, 8, 9, both fly balls to outfield, to the 3 outfielders here. And the Jets are retired here in the top of the 4th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's the Jets lead 3-0.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Ellard Excavating has been serving contractors and landowners of Richland and Wilkin County for over 55 years. Ellard Excavating services includes digging basements, replacing culverts, tree removal, ditching, and demolition of old buildings. Dependable, honest, and hardworking are just a few words that describe Jason and his crew at Ellard Excavating. Call Jason today at 701-899-0601. Ellard Excavating is a proud supporter of Wahpeton baseball. Good luck, Wahpeton, at the East Region Tournament. And we want to thank the City of Wahpeton as well. City of Wahpeton, great place to eat and shop here in town. A lot of good places to take the kids and have a good time here in Chehinkaba Park. You got the zoo. You got a big playground here in Chehinkaba Park. A lot of neat places to rent here in the park as well if you're having a family reunion or a little gathering of some sort. A lot of good places here. Big playground on the south side by the airport as well. Dog park over there. City of Wahpeton. We're going to start out here for the Valley City Royals post number 60 is going to be led off here by Gavin Gerhardt. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch offered by Levi Sweet. It's 0-1.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5 due up for Valley City here in the bottom of the fourth. See if they can make the most of the meat of their order.
The 0-1 pitch swung on, and a line drive. A leaping Swayzer over at first base makes the catch. Just had to get off his feet about 6 feet. No, it wasn't that far. About 6 inches and make the catch.
6 feet, that'd be something. He better start looking into the NBA.
Devin Thornton at the plate. Hit one, just kind of that little bleeder out in right field in no man's land, and got a hit. Swings and misses at the first pitch he sees here from Levi Sweet, and it's 0-1. This game was scheduled to start at 1:30. It started at about 1:38. There's a pop fly to left field. Such drifting over, and he'll make the catch with 2 hands. So Thornton flies out on the second pitch offered by Levi Sweet. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Head coach Chase Carpenter, assistant coaches Seth Soderholm and Colton Berg. And I don't know if I mentioned, I'll introduce Broden Muskie first here. Call strike. Again, the programs offered here at John Randall Field for the tournament are, you can have the option of strike 2. You can have the option of purchasing a black and white one or a color one. One for $2, one for $3. And the pitch inside, swung on, and that is strike 3. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Fargo Jets, and Levi Sweet's going to retire the side. And just like that, we're going to the top of the 5th here on Three Borders Sports Network. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Jets 3, the Valley City Royals 0.
Since the inception of Vaderstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Well, while we were on break there, we had a bit of a call to the pen here. And that's brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice, with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, in Breckenridge. OSPTI, call to the pen, brings in Braxton Jorison as the designated hitter, is now the pitcher, and that moves Adam Bitts out to center field. So Kai Kringley out of the game now. So Bitts in center defensively here for Valley City, and we're ready to go here. Top of the 5th, and that one sails up way over the head of Joe Cummings.
And back through the legs of the umpire as Cummings tries to field it. And the batter throws it back to the pitcher. What do we got going on here?
Like Such throws it back. That's a rarity. Again, on the hill, Braxton Jorison. Now when he brings across for a strike. So you see one that's about 9 feet high, and then all of a sudden it comes right back at belt high. 1-1. That one's pulled down the first base line. Foul. Thornton made a good job there getting over there.
And Jorson has a very quick delivery to home plate.
Yeah, he barely gets the sign, and he's cranked up. So far in 2 pitches anyway, or 3 pitches. How many pitches did Adam Bitts end up with? Did we hear that? I'll let you
did
find
not
out.
catch the last one.
I'll let you find out, and that's fouled away there. And its count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alex Such.
Bids finished the day with 63 pitches before Jorison came in.
Okay. Just gave up those 3 runs in the first inning and settled down after that. So Such still at the plate here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Alex Such. Takes outside for ball 3.
Good eye on that. He got the hands moving a little bit, but decided against it. Wise, as the umpire agreed, it was outside.
And the pitch, ball 4. It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Anthony Erickson.
Now batting for the Jets, shortstop number 6, Anthony Erickson.
Signs down there on the other end given by the Jets.
Anthony Erickson started the day off with a double.
Pickoff move to first base. Everybody's safe. And the Fargo Jets coached by Mike Butane, Joe Wellen, and Luke Lindell.
Mike Butane, also a former teammate of mine at MSUM Club Baseball.
Have you caught him yet?
I have not been able to catch him down
grief.
there, but we've got Castleton, we've got Fargo Bombers coach. We got all sorts of connections here.
And the pitch swung on, popped up, third base side. Looks like it's in foul territory. Gerhardt does squeeze that one for the out. So Erickson is retired on the foul ball. That's going to bring up Mike Grensteiner.
That's one thing you gotta love about organized sports too, is the connections you make, the friendships that you build, and
even at this level, buddy.
Even at this level, and even today, you haven't seen some of these guys for quite a few years, and you get to catch up and see what's going on. That's half of why sports are so awesome.
And I'm going to make a comment after that. Mike Grensteiner at the plate, runner at first base. Such, swing and a miss, strike 1. I want to just make a quick comment. 4th of July. I don't think you were here, Coach, but 4th of July we had a game here and between Breckenridge and Wahpeton, the annual 4th of July game. 20th. It was a 20th event. But it was a 10-year reunion for the Central Plains 2012 champion Wahpeton Post-20 boys. And you talk about a reunion. They celebrated out there in one of the Optimus Shelter over here and had a fantastic time. 0-1, 0-2. And they had a great time. It was just fun. I went out there before the game, visited with the boys, and, of course, after the game, they were having some adult beverages. It's funny because last time they were together, they were all a bunch of teenagers, and they couldn't have adult beverages.
Right. Yeah.
And it was just fun hanging out with those guys and the camaraderie those guys still have to this day, 10 years later. And most of them are ball 1, 1 and 2. Most of them are, of course, contacted each other on Facebook and those kinds of things and all the social media we got. But it was a blast. It really was. You talk about relationships.
Yeah, you give me goosebumps there a little bit, because when you have success, it doesn't always just say, oh, you got a lot of talent. It actually takes a lot of chemistry and a lot of relationship, guys getting along together and being able to play as one.
Yep.
And when you're a part of a team like that, you may not realize it when you're going through the motions of the things, even when you're successful, but when you can look back 2, 3, 5, 10 years later, that's when you realize, man, that really was special.
2-2 pitch in the dirt, 58-footer. That's full count. Yeah, it just adds to it. I look over here, and Grant Sander used to play for NDSCS and the baseball squad there, and he's pitch count keeper, and sitting next to him is Will Ulick, and Will's been involved in baseball in the city of Wahpeton for a long time as well. His sons played ball, and it just the family. There's a call, strike 3. And Grensteiner is retired looking. It's going to bring up Jacob Beckman. So tell everybody, Coach, where home is for you.
Oh, I reside from a small town in Minnesota, Belgrade, Minnesota, a town of about just shy of 1,000. High school was Belgrade Brutenau Rosa, is where I graduated from. BBE in 2013.
Jacob Beckman, swing and a miss. Didn't
about 2 hours southeast of here, down on 94.
Yeah, didn't the Cowgirls play BBE in the
yes.
volleyball?
Yep. So in last
was it a
fall,
championship game, or was it semi?
Yep, it was the section championship. The Cowgirls beat BBE in Dakota State.
Throw down, not in time. Stolen base for Such. Sorry, Coach. Repeat that there. I was probably starting to talk on you.
No, the Cowgirls volleyball team, coached by Margaret Wilson, beat BBE in the section final last year to go to the Minnesota State volleyball tournament down in the cities, which was awesome.
The 0-2 pitch. Check swing, and it was a strike anyway. So Beckman is retired on strikes as well. So leadoff runner gets on, and Alex Such with the walk. But after that, the Fargo Jets could not muster anything after that. So we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth here. And it's still a 3-0 game in favor of the Jets. We'll be right back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Joe Cummings is going to lead off the bottom of the fifth for Valley City. As we come back here off break, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, and we've got Austin Emdeck coloring and producing the game for me today. There's a call strike to Joe Cummings, the catcher for Valley City. He struck out in his first at bat here as Germstead sets up outside, and he slices that one down First Street, headed toward downtown. BBE. Yeah, I remember that. I think that was the first time I'd heard that co-op there when the Breckenridge Cowgirls were making their run in the volleyball tournament.
Yeah.
BBE, I think, was the first. I've heard of Belgrade.
Yep, so Belgrade and Bruton were separate high schools up until mid to late 90s.
Nope. Yes, Cummings almost gets hit there. It's 2-2. And then college ball, Coach.
Yeah, I played a little club baseball at MSUM. I'm up in Moorhead for 4 years.
Yeah, they didn't have an organized baseball team anymore, did they?
No, they did not.
So drive to center field. Coming in on that one is Grensteiner, and he'll make the grab. Good recovery there by Grensteiner. Got a late jump.
But I would compare it to maybe a low-level D3 or even a JUCO in some areas because we'd pick up some games against Jamestown JV or Fergus Falls or whoever. Concordia, we'd play Concordia's JV. So it was fairly competitive. We had a couple years there where we had a couple real good teams, so that was fun.
Max Mayhews attempts the bunt, and it goes back into the net. Strike one. Levi Sweet having a good outing here so far. Did you get a pitch count before we started this inning on him?
He had 44. Yep.
Coming in?
Yep, coming in.
So very efficient himself. Sweet delivers, swing and a miss by Max Mayhews. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Levi Sweet. Swung on, and there's a base hit into left center. Such getting over and cutting it off before it gets too deep. And a base hit single there for Max Mayhews.
Nice piece of hitting. Barreled that one up.
Now batting for Valley City left fielder number 4, Robert Fisher.
Is that just, I believe that's just the second hit for Valley City. Is that correct?
That's what I have.
Okay. Thank you. Just confirming. Sometimes I get busy talking and I forget to write things down. First pitch to Robert Fisher, the left fielder. reached on an error in his first at bat. Was thrown out at third on an attempted bunt. Levi Sweet pickoff move over to first, not in time. Robert Fisher, 1 ball, no strikes. Levi Sweet in the set and comes home with it. Catches the corner, strike 1. It's 1-1.
Seems like another kind of quick ball game here.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we're sitting in the bottom of the 5th.
Don't want to jinx ourselves yet, but
that announcer jinx.
There you go.
You gotta be careful everything you say up here.
Yeah, it's high and away. It's ball 2, 2-1. Did you get to Fenway Park when you were out there?
We did not this time.
This time, so
yeah. So when Courtney and I first started dating, before I took the job in Breckenridge in August, before I started working, we went out to Washington D.C. for a couple days because she had interned there earlier, a couple years back. So she wanted to go back, so we went there for a couple days, and then we went to Boston for a couple days in 2018. So we went to actually caught a Twins Red Sox game while we were in Boston.
Cool.
So the Twins, I believe it was 1-0. It was 1-0 or 2-1. The Twins beat the Red Sox that year, and that was the year that the Red Sox won the World Series.
Ball 4 issued to Fisher. So when the Twins make that East Coast swing, they sometimes don't have a lot of good luck. So you got a good day. We got a mound visit here brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So Valley City here, Coach, threatening here with 1 out, runners at first and second, and the coaches want to come out and talk to Levi Sweet.
Yeah, just
settle the youngster down a little bit.
Yeah, he's been throwing really, really well. So just a couple of words to settle him down. Talk to the infield. What are you doing with the ball before it gets hit to you? Make sure you have a game plan. If it's hit hard, where am I going? If it's hit soft, where am I going? Those are all things a good ball player is going to have rolling through his mind before the pitch is thrown. Again, baseball's a thinker's game. So you got to know what you're doing before it happens.
So it's funny you said that baseball is a thinker's game, and I think both you and I looked over to first base there, and Swayzer is already creeping in, looking at Adam Bitts, and we're going to see if we're going to possibly get a bunt here from Bitts with 1 out, but runners on first and second, so I don't know if we're going to see a bunt.
9-hitter, you never know.
No. Swayzer's creeping in. Swings, and it's popped up behind home plate. Germstead makes the squeeze behind home plate. Not what Bitts wanted to do and not what Valley City wanted to see. So fall ball out here as Germstead got underneath that one in the bright sky.
Coming for Valley City, shortstop number 7, Ethan.
Did you get the camera switched in time to catch that one?
What's that?
Did you get the camera switched in time to
I
catch
did,
it?
yeah.
Oh,
I had
nice.
the mound visit layer on the bottom part there yet, but the viewers at home should have been able to catch that one.
That's pretty cool. Good job. That's what a good producer does.
Yeah, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying.
Ethan Miller steps up to the plate now for Valley City. 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a fielder's choice. And we got some commotion going on. Everybody looking over toward. See somebody warming up over in the Jets bullpen. Levi Sweet delivers a little bit low. It's ball 2, 2-0. Again, a 3-0 lead here. Valley City, a couple runners on. And the leadoff hitter, Ethan Miller, at the plate. Breeze still blowing out, maybe a little bit right to left. The pitch, high, ball 3.
Yeah, earlier in game 1, it was blowing out just slightly out to left field. Now this flag in center field looks like it's blown out, but you look at the 3 flags above the scoreboard, and it looks like it's more right to left, like you said.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And the pitch from Sweet comes up high and tight, ball 4. So on 4 pitches, he walks the leadoff hitter, Ethan Miller, And he puts himself into a bind now as the bases are loaded. Bringing up the pitcher, he used to be the designated hitter, Braxton Jorison, in the number 2 spot. Germstead wants to go out and talk to Sweet a little bit.
Jorison on the day, he's flown out to center, grounded out to short, but in both of those at bat, he's hit a ball really hard, fouled on that left field line. So he's had the connection. He's got to get that timing down a little bit. We'll see what he can do here.
So Valley City with 2 outs threatening here with bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th. They're held scoreless so far by Levi Sweet. But right now, Fargo Jets and Levi Sweet in a bit of a jam here. See if he can work himself out of it. Facing Braxton Jorison. Coach just gave you what his day has been like. Germstead sets up in the outer half. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Sweet.
Yeah, he's got good stuff. He's been around. The viewers at home or any youngsters watching too can see how important, being able to throw strikes is. Giving up 1 base hit.
Oh, yeah.
Had 2 walks here. Now we see the base is full. Let's see if he can work himself out of it with 2 outs.
0-1 pitch. Check swing. Nobody's going to appeal, so it's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Outfield looks fairly deep, Coach, except right field. Center fielder Rensteiner looks deep. High, ball 2.
Yeah, left field fairly deep as well.
Mm-hmm.
Respecting the power of Jorison here, maybe.
2 balls, 1 strike. Go ahead.
Don't want to get anything behind you. If the ball gets behind you, now 2, maybe 3 runs are scoring. Instead, if you can keep it in front, maybe limiting them to 1.
And the pitch comes up high again. It's ball 3. Again, somebody warming in the pen for Fargo, for the Jets. Can't read the number from here.
Now Levi's got his work cut out for him here.
3-1. He's got to come from behind. Jorison the hitter. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 3-0 lead for the Jets. The pitch. Call strike at the letters. Jorison doesn't agree with it. Turns around, mutters something to himself. Better to himself than to everybody else. Guess what, Coach? Bases loaded. The merry-go-round is going to start.
Yeah.
Bases loaded. Everybody going to take off running with the pitch.
Runners on first and second are going to be taken off. See if Jorison can keep them going.
Big pitch here for Levi Sweet. 3-2. There they go. Swung on a little bleeder behind short, and he's going to make the catch. Erickson squeezes that one behind third base there, and that retires the side. Big out there for Levi Sweet and the Fargo Jets, retiring Jorison on the little bleeder. That's going to end the top of the 5th, or excuse me, the bottom of the 5th. We're going to go to the top of the 6th right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. You just heard the voice of Julie Mauk. Julie and Raleigh Lip will be doing Off the Cuff, their first episode scheduled for the 2nd season on September 10th. going to be covering Headwaters Day that day. Got some fun things planned here for Off the Cuff, and we're ready to go here in the first pitch. Delivered to Swayzer is a strike. Again, Jorison on the mound. Sweet so far, Coach, he has how many pitches?
6.
What'd you hear? I didn't.
Speed finished that inning with 68 pitches.
68, so we'll see. See if we can popped up here in the infield. It's behind the plate. Cummings not sure where he saw it, and he's not going to get to it in time. Thornton couldn't quite hustle in and get it. I'm going to see if I can catch a number of who was warming up in the Fargo pen there when he's coming in. He's behind the light pole right now. 7.
Yep.
So that would be Cole Hansen was warming up in the bullpen. Comes in after warming up. So we'll see if we see him or Sweet goes back out with a 3-0 lead.
Speed seemed to be kind of losing his location a little bit. Maybe the fatigue setting in that last inning.
Swayzer takes outside for ball 1. It's 1-2. Jorison on the mound for Valley City. Call strike 3. And Swayzer is retired. Ozzie Egan steps up to the plate.
He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. First at bat had a ground ball to first base that he took unassisted, and then he took a base on balls in the 4th inning in his last at bat.
Jorison delivers high for a ball. Chad Affield did a nice job mowing the outfield this morning. Art Grocco, tournament director, mowed the infield by hand with a push mower. Call strike. It's 1-1. Our PA announcer, Mike Rittenauer, today. And Tim Brewer comes back to town today, and he's on the scoreboard. So, Tim, welcome back. There's a ground ball picked up by Jorison. He's going to trot over to first, and he's going to underhand it over to Thornton. And Egan is retired 1-3. So Levi Sweet's going to come in, and he's at least going to hit for himself here. We'll see if he comes back out to the mound at the end of the half inning. Here. He comes back in the bottom of the 6th. Again, the pitch count wasn't real high yet. What did we say, 68?
Yeah, sitting at 68. It's not too bad.
That one bounces up, and Cummings keeps it in front of him. One ball, one strike from Jorison. Caught the corner on the outside. It's 1-2. Again, behind the plate, Taylor Foose. On the bases, Josh Nordic. This is their second game of the day, so they'll be done for today. That one bounces off of, I believe, off of Taylor Foose's foot. It's 2-2. In game 3 on the day coming up will be Castleton and the West Fargo Aces. We'll have that one here. Sails up high, ball 3, and the count goes full. That one sails up high for ball 4. So a walk issued from pitcher to pitcher. So we'll see if we get a courtesy runner at first base or if Sweet's going to keep running here.
Number 25, Mason Germstead.
And Mason Germstead going to come up to the plate here. See, they're looking to the bench, but I don't know if they're going to bring anybody in for Sweet. Sweet looks like he might be a swift runner, so they're probably going to leave him in there. Even though it's warm. And who knows, Coach, he might be coming out, so they're going to leave him in.
Let him rock, right.
He's not going to go back in and pitch. Let him stay out in the heat. And the pitch. And that one's going to get away from Cummings. And advancing to second base is Levi Sweet. Now, in first base coach keeps looking to the bench, but nobody's coming in, so I'm guessing Levi Sweet going to stay in. And again, he might not be coming out might be coming out as a pitcher as Cole Hansen was warming up down in the bullpen. Purely speculation on my part, folks. Called strike on the breaking pitch to Germstead.
What you get paid to do, right, Joe? Speculate?
Speculate, yeah. Jorison in the set and delivers. Swung on, a little check swing, and that's going to be trouble for second base. Mayhews over and in time to Thornton. Little check swing, swing. And that doesn't work out on the ground ball out here as Mayhews retires Germstead for the third out. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, we're going to the bottom of the sixth. The Jets lead Valley City 3-0.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Well, we had a bit of a call to the pen there during that break as we speculated. I guess that's what we get paid to do as announcers. And Cole Hansen checks into the game here as the pitcher. Call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice. OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and of course in Breckenridge. Therapy clinic of choice. I think Sveet went to second base. Did he not, Mike? Sveet went to second? Okay. So Levi Sveet is at second base. Yep, that's number 3. We didn't quite get the report from the dugouts, but we're going to go with what we see. So Cole Hansen on the mound. Sveet goes to second base.
Now batting for the Royals, third baseman number 2, Gavin Gerhard.
I don't think there was any other defensive changes that we've noticed. We're in the bottom of the 6th, and leading off for Valley City, we're going 3, 4, 5 in the order. Gavin Gerhard steps up to the plate. And the pitch from Hansen in the dirt, squirts away from Germstead. Phone shows 88 degrees, Coach. Getting warm out there.
Yep. Yeah, it warmed up quick this afternoon.
Cole Hansen delivers a 2-0 pitch. That one catches the knees. Two and 1. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2 now to Gavin Gerhardt. Popped out a couple of times here. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
Had a fly out to center field in his first at bat, and then he lined out to the first baseman.
2-2. Swung on, fouled back into the net. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sweet finished. A pulled foul. Sweet finished with how many pitches did you get that, Coach? Sorry, I'm interrupting.
68.
68. So Sweet done for the day. On line for the win here as he leads 3-0 when he exited the game. Now it's in the hands of Cole Hansen in relief. Popped up left field side. Such giving chase and makes the catch. Gerhard is retired on the fly ball to left for the first out, and Devin Thornton, the big first baseman, going to step up. Devin Thornton singled, a little blooper out to right field, and he flew out to left.
Devin
Devin Thornton, the number 4 hitter in the lineup. Valley City now down to 5 outs in regulation. And the pitch pulled down to third base. Beckman's going to pick it up. Over to Swayzer at first for the out. So quick out there for Cole Hansen and the Fargo Jets. And Valley City has 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting for Valley City, right fielder, number 9, Braden Muskie.
Broden Muskie steps up to the plate, the right fielder.
He had a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. And a strikeout.
Takes low for ball 1. Joe Schreiner, Austin Emdeck here on Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson helping us out with some technical issues early here from afar. Thank you, Brian. If you're still watching. 1 ball, no strikes. Hansen delivers a little blooper to second. Sveet gets in front of it and over to Swayzer in time. A 1-2-3 inning for Cole Hansen, just what the Fargo Jets wanted. And we're going to the top of the 7th here. And on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Jets lead Valley City 3-0.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
All right, we're going to the top of the 7th here. The Fargo Jets lead 3-0 over Valley City. And leading off is the designated hitter, Ryder Allschmidt. 0 for 2 on the day. And that is strike 1. So Valley City 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2.
Big healthy hack from Ryder there. Trying to improve on this 3-0 lead that the Jets got going.
Braxton Jorison at the mound for Valley City. Swung on, that's going to just hit the roof and roll back. Just missed the backstop netting. 30-foot high backstop netting from dugout to dugout here at John Randall. 0-2. And he'll foul that one away. Staying alive by the Bee Gees. Don't ask me to sing it.
Or me. Nobody wants that.
0-2 to Ryder Allschmidt. And he goes after him again. That time a swing. If Cummings drops it, he'll lob it down to first to Thornton for the out. So Valley City gets the first out here by Ryder Allschmidt. And that's going to bring up the number 9 hitter in the order, and that's Alex Such. Such so far has singled and walked. And the pitch low. I chuckled because Joe Cummings thought it went to the backstop, and he looked back for a ball, and home plate umpire Taylor Foose says it's right at your feet. There's pulled. Thornton's going to dive for that one. Went right over the top of his glove, and Such gets the base hit to right field.
Such having a productive day out of that 9-hole. He's got 2 base hits now and a walk, so he's 2 for 2 on the day.
Don't know if you could see that, Coach, but Devin Thornton made a nice dive for it there. I don't know if it was behind the pole or if you saw that, but made a nice dive for it over there. Just couldn't quite get it to stop. So the leadoff hitter, Anthony Erickson, coming up.
I see the back of the jersey all full of Agrelime now. It was behind the pole for me. I couldn't quite see that one.
That one, Cummings stops that one and keeps it in front of him there to keep Such at first base. 1-0. And a good job by the grounds crew this morning. Grant Sander, Chad Affield, Phil McIver, Steve Hawkert, the assistant coach for Post 20. And there's a base hit to left. So the Jets not giving up here, trying to get some insurance here as a line drive base hit to left. So 2 hits in a row here, and 1 out. Runners on first and second for the Jets. It's going to bring up Mike Grensteiner next. I think I need a new pair of tennis shoes. My white tennis shoes, Coach, are no longer white.
Yeah.
I was in the water and the mud and the Agrelime wet. I kind of got orange and white all over my shoes.
Yeah, that Agrelime will take care of white shoes in a quick hurry. I always liked wearing white baseball cleats, but they were only white for a couple games.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? That one's going to get away, and everybody's advancing 90 feet. Cummins comes back to the backstop, and Jorson, standing at home plate, gets the ball back. So now the Fargo Jets, with 2 runners in scoring position, Valley City going to have to play up here, Coach.
Yeah, they're going to want to limit the damage here. 3 runs is plenty enough to try to come back in the bottom of the 7th, so they want to try to keep it right here. 1 down. Going to be able to check and go 1 here yet.
Grensteiner at the plate. He'll drive that one to short, picked up there by Miller, and he comes home with it and tagged out at home plate very easily was Such.
And that's why you bring the infield in.
That is why you bring the infield in. So nice play by Miller at short, gets it into Cummings, and the out is made at home plate. So the contact play was on. Such was off on the contact, and he was thrown out at home. It's going to bring up Beckman, Jacob Beckman.
Huge play from Ethan Miller there to get that run going home, keep him at 3.
Yep. Again, runners at the corners now for the Jets. Beckman, the third baseman, at the plate. Swung on, gets away from Cummings, and we're going to have a play at the plate again. Nope, and there we go. As Cummings whipped around to throw it to Jorson, couldn't quite handle it and skipped away, and letting Such come home from third. Or was it Erickson? Excuse me, Erickson was. It was Erickson.
Yep. Such was tagged out on the play before.
Such was tagged out, yep. I looked down and saw my runner at third there, but I didn't see the 6-2 on that one. So, yes. Anthony Erickson is tagged out. Or gets the run across here. I'm trying to listen to the official scorekeepers talking behind us, too. 1 ball, no strikes. And another swinging grounder over to Force to Thornton. And the Fargo Jets come away with 1 as Beckman is retired 5-3. So that's the 3rd out of the inning, and that's going to send us to the bottom of the 7th. We're in the 7th inning stretch here at John Randall Field on Three Borders Sports Network. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Jets score an insurance run here in the top of the 7th. They lead 4-0 over Valley City. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 7th coming up next.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Here we go, bottom of the 7th, Coach. It's do or die for Valley City, post number 60. As Cole Hansen delivers to Joe Cummings, and it's a little bit low and outside, ball 1.
Last chance for romance, they say.
It's a loser-out game here, and Valley City trails now the Fargo Jets 4-0. There's a line drive. Looks like it's going to drop. It does. So Cummings gets the base hit out to center field. So the catcher starts it out here for Valley City, and never say never. Yeah, I got to give a quick shout-out to a guy I remember many times. I've probably gotten the lineup card from him several times. We're going to have a courtesy runner here first. I'll talk about that. Is number 14. That'll be Zach Sikora. Catching the game this afternoon. Great production. Enjoy the coverage. Glad to see you still around the game. Missed the trips down to Wahpeton. Lance Lukes, former post 60 coach from Valley City. Lance, I remember you well. Thank you, my friend. You had some great players back in those days, too, as well, Coach did, and they were always very kind to me. It's low and in the dirt, and the pickoff move back down to first base and getting back in time is Sikora. Got the uniform dirty, Mom.
I love when you do my laundry for me. Thank you very much.
Cole Hansen delivers the 1-1 pitch. Call strike. It's 1-2.
A lot of these guys are probably luckier than I was. See, I had 3 older brothers, so that by the time I came along with my sports uniforms and I was getting sweaty and stinky, my mom said, "You'll figure out how to use the washing machine yourself."
Hansen swings, foul ball into the net. 1-2. Yeah, Lance Lukes, back in those days, he had some kids that they were good ball players, and it was fun to see those guys come to town, and they were always up here to say hi to me as I was in the press box doing the PA back then. And it's popped up, straight up. Germstead looks like he's got it gauged behind home plate, and he does make the catch behind his head. And that is the first out of the inning here, as Mayhus is retired.
And for those folks that have never played catcher, that play is a lot harder than it looks. It's not just a simple fly ball. That ball has backspin. It wants to work its way back into the infield, so you got to play back behind it. If there's any wind blowing it, you got to play that a factor as well.
Robert Fisher at the plate. Yeah, and that's why Germstead ended up catching it behind his head, because as a catcher, you always tend to overrun those things with that backspin.
Yeah, they're tough.
Absolutely. Hansen delivers that one low and away, ball 1.
You know, you get caught in watching major league games or college games or what have you on TV, and those guys make it look so darn easy because, of course, they're professionals. But
2-0 pitch from Cole Hansen. Swung on and missed, 2-1. Yeah, one more quick comment there. Again, that Valley City team from years ago. We talked about it earlier in the game, Coach, the camaraderie and the friends you make, and still brings chills and memories back as that popped up into the infield. Sweet gets underneath it and makes the catch. So Fisher is retired. And that will be bringing up the number 9 hitter in the order, Adam Bitts, trying to keep it alive here for Valley City as they trail by 4 in the bottom of the 7th and 2 outs. Runner at first base is Sikora.
Of course, Bitts started the game on the mound.
Hansen delivers a swing and a miss, strike 1.
He did a good job of waiting back on that off-speed ball. He just swung and missed there, but his timing was right on.
Yep. Germstead sets up outside. That's where it was, and there's a base hit. So Bitts does a good job of hitting there. Going with the outside pitch, and he pulled it. So base hit for Bitts. He's having a first hit of the day, I guess. I thought that was his second one.
First of the day, but he's had a productive day. He's had good at bats. He worked a walk in his first at bat. Flew out to the catcher in the second, of course. That happens to the best of us, but still good quality at bats put together before that.
Got a timeout on the field there as Beckman's got to tie his shoe, tie his cleat. All right, Valley City with the tying run on deck. Cole Hansen with runners at first and second for Valley City. He delivers outside, ball one.
Right where if you're Valley City, you're right in the top of the order now. So, yeah, you're down, but you're kind of right where you want to be as far as batting order goes.
Pitch. That's line drag back up the box, and it'll be a base hit. Are we going to keep everybody at bay? Yes, we are. Not going to take any chances because you need more than one. But that does bring the tying run, Coach, to the plate.
Good piece of hitting. Wrap that one right up the middle.
Stranger things have happened.
Yep, the pressure's on here now a little bit.
We talked about it earlier. Yogi once said, it ain't over till it's over. And the fat lady is not singing yet, as Don Morton used to say.
Yeah.
Cole Hansen on the mound. Bases loaded for Valley City. At the plate, Braxton Jorison. And he'll pop it up. Behind second base, Sweet drifting back and making the call, and the catch out there was Beaver coming in, and he records the third out. For a second there, Coach, I thought it was going to be a tough one to get there, but Beaver ends up making the catch.
Yeah, good job from the outfielder calling off his infielder. That's his ball when he can get to it. Good communication. Good solid game from the Jets.
All right, there you go. Your final score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 4-0. The Jets defeat Valley City. We'll be right back with our Mindak Farmers Cooperative postgame show coming up next, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Mindak Farmers Cooperative Postgame Show, brought to you by Mindak Farmers Co-op, offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for full-time employment. Check out their webpage at www.mdf.coop, mdf.coop. Mindak Farmers Cooperative Postgame Show. Your final score once again here: the Fargo Jets defeat Valley City 4-0, and again Valley City upset. They lost to Kindred yesterday. Kindred was the 5 seed, and then now today here, the number 9 seed, Fargo Jets, come in and defeats Valley City 4-0. So that's why you play the game, Coach. We talked about that in the pregame show.
Yeah, that's right, and just played a good, clean game, good pitching. Got off on the offensive side of the ball right away in the first inning, and that was about it. But their defense and their pitching, on the other hand, did enough to keep Valley City at bay and put up a goose egg for the day.
Yeah, your final score again, 4-0, and I'll go quick through the line score here, Coach, and then you can sum it up here when we're done. A couple of interesting things that I saw, though. The Jets, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 5 left on base. Valley City, no runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 8 left on base. And the interesting thing I want to make about that there, Coach, is on Valley City's line, no runs, 5 hits, and 8 left on base. 3 of those 5 hits came in the 7th inning, and 3 of those left on base came in the 7th inning. So Levi Sweet did a good job shutting them down. Valley City was a little late coming to the party there with 3 hits and 3 left on base there in the 7th.
Yeah, I think you wrapped it all up. I don't know if I have too much other to say than early in the game, though, Valley City got tagged out at third base kind of to kill that inning that they had going on early on, and they didn't get anything out of it. So kind of set the tone for the game, and it was just they just struggled offensively. So hats off to Speet and Hansen being able to shut them down for the game, and the Jets live to see another day.
There they do. And the Jets will play the loser of this game coming up here, which is between Castleton and the West Fargo Aces. So they'll face the loser of that game tomorrow at 1:30. So the Vets move on and the Jets move on. So we got now the 4 winning teams here in the tournament so far. Coming up next, we got the Castleton Haymakers taking on the West Fargo Aces, and then Kindred will come on and take Wahpeton in the twilight game here tonight. Again, all these games will be on Three Borders Sports Network. Again, we appreciate all the numbers that we've gotten and all the viewers that we've had and all the comments that we've gotten. Sure appreciate it. We apologize for the early technical difficulty with our audio that we had, but I think we're good to go. We're good to go for the last 2.
Got her figured out now.
All right, for Brian Watson, Austin Emdeck, I'm Joe Schreiner. Once again, your final score here from John Randall Field. The Jets defeat Valley City 4-0. Thanks, everybody, for the text messages. For Austin, Brian, I'm Joe. We'll see you in a little while here in about 45 minutes.